Well, we're live? Yeah, bitch.
All right, bet. It's low key. We're on episode technically 16, officially 16, unofficially like 18.
Right.
We've had to scrap 2 episodes just because they wouldn't load.
Yeah. So we're doing great,
Yep.
but that's all right.
So we're back.
Back again.
Tell
Shady's back.
H.A.B's back.
Shady's back.
Tell some friends.
Tell some friends. Share friend, be friend. Stop.
Feelings right here and go to love on him. Just get the fuck out of here. Real quick, start off the podcast. We're just a couple guys.
Huh?
Living life.
Who's living life?
A couple of guys.
We're just a couple of guys,
We are.
and we're living life.
And we are living life.
But how are we living that life?
Being hater ass bitches.
Oh, we're being hater ass bitches. That's what we are. That's what we're doing. Couple guys living life being hater ass bitches.
Yep. Congrats to the women's national team. Sophia Smith.
Fucking killed it. Her debut, two goals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure an assist, right?
An assist that was pretty dope to Moran.
Pretty hot.
Oh, she's a smoke show.
Smoke show, bud.
She's a smoke show.
What's that, boys?
Yo.
Real quick, I just want to pose this question. I watched the Cubs game today. Want to go shirt? Bigger hole move in baseball. I'm gonna clip this.
Bigger hole move.
Bunting for a hit in the middle of a no hitter, or bunting to get your first base hit after you've gone 0 for 3, 0 for 2, 0 for 3 to start your first ever game.
I think bunting in the middle of a no hitter is the biggest bush league thing you could do. So like I don't think it's anything worse than.
I agree. But comment below what you guys think. Some rookie for the Cardinals today bunted.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
what's like
first hit ever, and like that's. I don't know. I couldn't. If I was like, "Oh, cool, you got a hit," but it's like at the same time, it's like
it's fun.
Like a real. If we had a like. I mean, Justin Steele's a baller, but like he's not that athletic.
It's whatever if like that's the sign you got from your coach.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want you to lay one down here. But
whatever. Congrats to him. Fuck the Cardinals. But anyway, so real quick, before we get into what we're gonna get into today, might be a short podcast. I don't know.
We say that
every time
in half our episodes, and we went going for an hour and a half.
So I found the Alani Nu Kim Kardashian collab, I guess you could say. It's called Kim-Aid by Kim K. Alani.
Called Kim-Aid?
Kim-Aid, yep.
Okay, I didn't realize that part of.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that's kind of a dumb name.
It is. Let's try it first.
Of course they did the lettering like that, so you probably can't even see it.
Yeah. Well, here, we'll just do this. We'll do it on the podcast right now. Okay, so, and I'll post that to the H.A.B's Instagram so we can all see it. Mm-hmm. But let's give an honest review, and then we've talked about having some thoughts on the whole Alani Kim Kardashian collab anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, 2, 1. All right, it smells kind of fire. Okay, it does kind of smell fire.
By Kim K.
The Kim K.
Kim-Aid. They're probably lemonade for sure. Like big lemonade.
Mm-hmm. That is so fucking bland. It's like, you know what it tastes like, bro? It's like, it tastes like a sparkling water that, like, you take those Mio and you just do it. Just one quick squirt.
The Addison Ray one was a lot better. Better name, Addison Ray.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it's a porn star.
I don't know.
But
Low key, like
the lip one, they had a nutrition.
the which one?
It was like lips or whatever.
Oh, the strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fire. Peach
I think
one.
it was Addison Ray or something.
Something like that. Yeah. But
Because let's be honest, Alani,
his ass.
yes, but like we talked about this. So yesterday we went to Elevate in Niles.
Yep. Shout out Elevate.
Shout out Elevate. Dope gym.
Dope gym. I'm about to switch my membership.
Um, we were talking about this, and we'll get into it a little bit. Like, let's be honest, Kim Kardashian is not a fitness influencer. She's not necessarily about fitness, and I think like I don't know if Alani truly tries to show themselves as a fitness company. I guess they do because they come out like pre-workouts and all that, but
It's for the basic.
it's a basic white bitch
It
energy
is.
drink company,
It's literally for the girls that go to the gym and all they do is train their ass.
and they do nothing but take those pictures.
It's
Nothing wrong with that. Hey,
It's
your life.
it's the
They do nothing but that.
train shoulders today.
No, because they didn't even do shoulders. Because we can't hate on Taylor like that. Taylor did that the other day.
I don't know.
Well, we can't hate her on. We can't. You know, it's vibe though. You know,
It's a vibe.
that's right.
It's just some basic white you motherfucker.
What do you do? Finn, stop bringing toys.
Finn, take your ass to the room. You're grounded.
Good boy.
Nah, but Lonnie Newman, I've never been a fan.
There's a couple of them I like.
I said that. Okay,
I've had a couple flavors.
But the peach.
The juicy peach is good. No, like I said, the Addison Ray one was actually honestly
The
not
strawberry.
bad. I think it was like a strawberry
Kiss or something like that.
strawberry kiss. Yeah, like that one was pretty decent.
Yeah. But
Like I wouldn't say this one's really that bad, but like if I got a choice between like this or Zoa or Prime or 3D or Rain or any other brand, they have it like supplements. That's SB supplements.
Just Work from the Axe and Sledge.
At Just Work.
They just came out the Unicorn Blood. And I'm pretty sure they're doing deadlifts and gun berries. I'm pretty sure somebody just ordered a case. So I think you can order online. So
That'd be dope. That looks like a good flavor.
that's my favorite flavor, dude.
Wait for the whiskey cola one.
They need to do an interview with that one, dude.
That would be dope.
That would be dope.
But
real quick to the Lonnie New thing though, thing we were talking about the most is that Goob U2 on Instagram. It's some maybe underscore.
it's something like that though.
It's something like that. We got to meet him at the Arnold Classic Expo. Real cool dude. He basically calls out fitness influencers and fitness people and fitness models and all these other people for Photoshop and shit like that. And he comes with receipts. He comes with he does his research on these people. And when Alani New posted that they're collabing with Kim K, he found a couple literally pictures with Alani New. Kim K posted.
Well,
basically the announcement, yeah. Basically
the announcement.
Basically the announcement that she was going to be part of this brand and Kim Kardashian photoshopped them. And then you have people in the comments all the time. It's like, well, Kim Kardashian's not really in the fitness industry, so it doesn't matter. But it's like, it does fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, you're still having people look up to her.
It's promoting fake standards and
right.
unachievable things that in reality, like people think it's supposed to like promote acceptance, but in reality, it's doing nothing but destroying people's mental health and destroying people's body image.
And like Kim Kardashian's a if not a billionaire, she's a multi, hundreds of millions of dollars, worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And
well, so isn't Kanye a billionaire? He was.
Kanye is a billionaire.
So like, her net worth alone, and then
they're not together anymore.
The alimony she's probably getting.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fat.
So she's definitely. I would say she's definitely a billionaire.
But actually, let's look that up right now, real quick while we're talking. But Look up Kim K's net worth. That's what I'm saying. It's you literally have freaking multi millionaires.
Well, that's why you just have to say multi once because it just implies a lot.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Kim K. So why do you need to Photoshop your photos?
Because that's how she makes her money.
Oh, she makes her money from sucking dick. Okay, Kim Kardashian is worth 1.2 point. So you don't have $1 billion, but you're worth 1.2 billion in assets and shit like that. Um, so yeah, it's dumb. It doesn't matter. Photoshopping your photos matters. I mean, like
It's kind of growing on me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I kind of Photoshop mine sometimes, but like I'm not.
Well, that's the thing.
I
You don't
changed like the
Photoshop
lighting.
it.
I changed
You
like
do
the lighting and stuff.
Lighting
to make it look
is
cool.
lighting is not giving a false sense of reality.
But I'm not changing my muscles to
because
make it look
it's still showing size, it's still showing the definition. It's just adding a little bit of lighting. I feel like I feel like that's not. It's not like you're adding filters or adding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the drink's kind of growing on me a little bit.
It's bland.
I definitely would never buy it, but just drinking right now, I'm like, I'll finish it.
Well, I mean, you're definitely gonna finish it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The first sip, I was like, I don't know if I want to finish this.
I'll finish it for you. Like that's the thing with energy drinks, man. You know I'm a fiend, so like I definitely will drink the shit out of it. Like even if I don't like it, but I'll never get it again. Is what I'm saying.
But it's definitely 11:30 at night.
Yeah, look here.
Stop licking your foot, dude. Stop. Stop. Bro, you just like you slowed down. And like I'm gonna have to check that foot, see if maybe it'll affect it.
But anyway, that's our review of the Kim K. Just stop fucking photoshopping. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But I kinda wanna shit on the women's national team a little bit.
All right, do it.
So we turned the women's national game on, the national team on.
Mhm.
And obviously every single player we watched on there killed it.
Yep. Except
for freaking Rapinoe or Raponi or
see now I
Rapino,
Rapino, yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is. Like it does make me feel bad a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it probably doesn't for you, but for me a little bit makes me feel kind of bad because like we both agree, and we talked about this during the game that it like for the women's national team in the U.S. the argument that they deserve to get paid more because they are more popular and more successful, more watched than our men's team.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all factual statements.
100% facts.
100% facts. And like, yes, I agree with the statement that like Rapapone, whatever the fuck her name is, Megan, number 15. I agree with her statements that they deserve to get paid more. Just like we've said with the WNBA. Yes, would love to pay you more. But
the question is, how do you do that?
But the question is, how do you do it? Especially with FIFA. FIFA is the one that sets the standards, and they profit share.
Yeah.
The entire thing, and they get higher percentages.
I was gonna say
than the men's teams.
Yeah.
But the men's teams, the men's World Cup brings in billions of dollars. The women's in the past has only done a fraction of that. And the thing that sucks too is like once again it goes back to the argument and the question that we asked the WNBA: how does it make more money? How do we get it to make more money? Like the women's national game had 41,000 people there watching. Like that's one thing I don't get too is how does the men's World Cup make so much money?
I couldn't tell you, man.
So I guess I kind of take back my statement I said earlier. I wanted to shit on them, so I'm not shitting on them at all. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm sure people might take it that way.
But kind of to your point, real quick, just to get you going. Like, the thing is, too, is yesterday I was driving home from work and I got off at like 11:30, so I was almost home around noon.
Yeah.
I got on Twitter. Yes, I get on my phone while I drive. Sue me. I was on Twitter, and this lady I follow is always constantly like posting on WNBA like updates and shit.
Mhm.
I think she mostly posts about like the Atlanta team, so she may have lived on there. I'm not sure. She
Stop.
was posting WNBA scores, and it was noon on a Thursday. I'm like,
They play games that early in the day.
apparently. And I was like, you're not really helping yourself at all. Like doing that, if that's the case, like if you're playing on a Thursday at noon,
That's the
when
thing.
people are at work, nobody's watching. You're not on a national broadcast. You may be on ESPN2 or ESPN News or whatever the
I
fuck
mean,
it's called
they
now.
show some of the games on. Well, they still have ESPN News and ESPN2. But I've seen some of the games, like a lot of games on ESPN. They have like specific nights like they do for the NBA now.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. It sucks. Is like truly it does, and we both have made this known publicly before that like we wish there's something more, but like Finn, you're driving me nuts, dude.
Dog abuse on camera.
Look at the way he's looking at us, dude.
No.
Come here, right here. Lay down, lay down, lay down. No more crying.
Don't you cry tonight.
Okay, stop singing your ghost songs.
It's not Ghost, bro. It's freaking Accent Sledge.
Okay,
Not Accent Sledge. Guns N' Roses.
But I wasn't referencing the song specifically. I was just telling you in general. Mariana Cross is the most overrated fucking shit I've ever heard you sing.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
But
Mariana Cross, good song or no? I'm gonna say yes.
but here's the thing: is it called Mariana Cross or is it Mary on a Cross?
Mary on a cross. Mary on a cross.
Sounds like you're saying Mariana.
What did we say?
Marina. Mariana.
It's a fucking Swedish band, bro. They have accents. Shut the fuck up.
Dumb.
You know
But
what I'm gonna do? Here's
but-
what I'm gonna
but
do.
here's
Hold
the
on,
thing.
real quick, side note. You shit on me singing that song. You shit on that song so much. When I go see them next month in Chicago
Mhm.
and they play that song, I'm filming the whole fucking thing, and you're gonna hear me singing at the top of my fucking lungs, and I'm gonna send you that video every day.
So you're gonna waste your money.
Nope,
and
my
not-
dad bought the tickets, so it don't matter.
And not pay attention to the band that you're there to watch.
Yeah, you can record like this while watching them.
Okay. Or you could just live in the moment. But
No, I'm gonna be petty, and I will send you the video every day.
just being able to watch it.
Right, but it will get annoying at some point.
But so with that, like once again, I just want to make it known, we agree they deserve more money. They do. But where the fuck it all come from? That's the thing that sucks. Is that people should be more supportive of women's sports because most women's sports is fucking dope. Except for every single time that I put on women's wrestling, like we're watching wrestling and a women's match comes on. And every single time Tyler comes over and a women's match comes on, it's dog shit.
Yeah.
Like tonight on SmackDown, Io Sky and Charlotte Flair. Match was like 25 minutes for no reason. It was dog shit.
Ric Flair would have rolled over in his grave right now.
Though he's very alive. And then
Hulk Hogan would have rolled over in his grave.
once again, very alive. I think you said something else. You said somebody else. It's like in their 40s. Like it was
The Reigns last.
yeah, it's The Rock.
The
Yeah,
Rock is rolling over in his grave right now.
the old age of 51.
Naturally 51.
Huh?
Natural 51.
Natural 51. Yeah.
Finn. I record a fucking podcast, dude.
He's 70. But But here's another thing I want to say. So like, I have watched the women's World Cup before. I have watched I have watched the women's Olympic games.
Yep, who hasn't?
And I've watched friggin' Rapinoe before.
She played like asshole.
She played like asshole. Like the one shot she had on goal was not good. Wide open, barely swung her leg, and it went straight in the air.
Boom.
And went to the crowd.
Yep.
Probably hit a little kid's hot dog.
But I don't know.
How's Morgan's and stuff?
It's just the qualifying rounds right now.
Yeah. No, for sure. Maybe, I hope she plays better. I truly do.
Sure she will.
I truly do hope she plays better. But I kind of wanted to shit on her a little bit. Just
That's
because,
fine. She's the
She's
easy
gonna play like shit, and
Yeah.
she acts like she's a star player when truly I've never really seen her do like. And I could be wrong. Like I'm sure I've probably seen her score like a hat trick or some shit, but at the same time, like she just played so bad today that we also don't know that much about soccer, so we could be completely wrong.
Right.
But I also like I did acknowledge too that I thought she was playing some pretty good defense. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely give her that.
Yeah.
She's playing damn good defense. Stop looking at
And also congrats to one of the soccer goats, Messi, making his MLS debut today.
Yeah.
I low key, like I said, man, I kind of want to learn more about soccer because like Ted Lasso made it look fun as fuck. So,
But you did.
and like I know they for sure did like they use like real traditions and real stuff that they do to make it, I mean, like a more authentic show. So I'm here for it, man.
Stop.
I mean, I used to shit on golf all the time when I was younger. I fucking love it. So, gonna broaden your horizons as you get older, man. I've never gotten to hockey until now, so.
It's because you're dumb.
Babe, I know.
Come here.
Well,
Come here.
speaking of being dumb,
Come here. Lay down.
speaking of being dumb,
What?
let's get to our main topic.
So those of you who
You
are
gotta,
local,
you gotta set the stage.
so those of you who are local, and we've seen the news.
Yeah.
Sorry, you keep going, Tyler. Like Fit just got
Alright.
like having an infected.
Did you finish your drink?
Not yet.
You gonna want to?
Yeah.
I'll drink it. Yeah. So like you said, those of us that are those of you that are local here, South Bend, Mishawaka, possibly Elkhart, even lower parts of Michigan, um, they there was a police chase.
Started in Niles.
Started in Niles, ended over by on Michigan Street on
Technically,
Michigan style.
technically Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard
Yeah.
by McDonald's.
Yeah.
By the roundabout in front of the Memorial Hospital.
And yeah, we pulled up to the gym around like 8:30.
Which the gym is right by the police station.
Right by the police station and East Rice Muscle. And we like saw like maybe 5 or 6 cop cars, full blast, full speed. And then I made the joke of like, oh, there must be a donut sale downtown. So if there's any cops watching, it's just jokes. Calm down. But then like what, 2 more after those initial 4 or 5.
Yeah, we saw probably about a good 10.
And
flying by us, and we were like,
let's go.
We're like, there was a good song playing. I didn't get out of the car yet. Tyler was sitting outside of the car. We were talking, and I was like, so do you want to go see what's going on?
Yeah. And yeah, we get down there. And there's a crowd. They have basically a whole strip of the street blocked off. They have.
We were one of the first probably like 20, 30 people there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like crazy yet when we got down there.
No.
But we were driving through down.
It really never got crazy though.
So no, I'm talking about like the crazy amounts of people because it wound up getting probably a couple hundred people down there. But we were driving through downtown, like on Main and Lafayette, went by the Morris, went through like the strip, like where the State Theater is, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody was walking down that way because you could see there was like 80 cop cars by the time that all the cops wound up getting there.
Yeah.
But at this point, there's probably still 20, 30, maybe even 40 cop cars
Yep.
lining the street there, to where you could see the flashing lights from ways away. So everybody was kind of making their way and walking down towards the Morris. There was a bunch of people kind of chilling in the park right there in front of the Morris by the fountain and stuff. But most people kind of made their way down towards where the old NIPSCO building was.
Yep.
Where DCS is now, and Shula's Computers is a big sign right there, and McDonald's and stuff.
Bunch of cops had heavy artillery. You know, padded up, SWAT rolled up. You had Berrien County cops. You had South Bend cops.
Michigan State cops.
Michigan State cops.
Bro, like I said it to him multiple times, like, bro, tribal police showed up.
Tribal police showed up.
Oh, those dudes do is sit at the fucking gas station
Yeah.
on 23. So like that's how you know that shit was serious.
Yep. And like we kept asking people like, you know, what happened and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, we were out there for about 3 hours. We got there about 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
We were out there about 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of different things that we heard. First off, real quick, I just want to say this.
It started as a dude killed a cop.
I don't remember these girls' names. That followed us around.
I don't know, but we got
a couple subscriptions.
we got a few subscriptions.
So if you're watching this, you know, comment and
shout out
to y'all.
Shout out to shaking ass.
They asked us.
They were shaking ass.
They were black women that had asked us.
Oh, there's a couple of them
to use our white privilege card to get them closer to the scene.
They said, "Hey, can we borrow your white privilege so we can get a little bit closer?"
And we obliged.
And we thought that shit was comedy.
It was hilarious. And you know, it's like, so you see all these cars lined up, and we took some videos, so you can check our Instagrams. Well, I mean, we might post them anyway again on maybe H.A.B. But like the news was down there. Like I said, cops were.
We were standing directly next to the news.
Yeah, we made the news. We made sure we did. We're just people like that. You know, damn. I mean, shit. And like the amount of things, different things that we heard. This whole situation is he shot a cop in Michigan. They chased him down here. They fuck, dude, they robbed a dispensary because it started at Greenstem. That's what they said.
It said that
it was a fight at Greenstem.
It was a fight at Greenstem, and then it turned into.
Which technically was true.
Right. And then it started into. He shot some girl, ran over a cop on his way out on Greenstem, and then they chased him down here.
We heard there was.
And then it turned into he fought a cop.
Yep.
And then
he shot
here, which technically was the true statement that he did fight the cop. He pulled a gun out on the cop pulled his gun out, and that's when he took off. And the cop was kind of getting into his car to pull him out. So when he started going, so he kind of run over a cop, kind of did pull the gun on a cop. Really. But
like we also heard there was a cop dead.
Yeah, that cop died.
There was a cop in Memorial fighting for their life. Like there were 15 bullets shot when he got out of the car in South Bend. We were told there was 3 people. The guy that was the driver that took off into the woods. His cousin was in the back seat, died, shot by cops, and his body was over by McDonald's.
By McDonald's,
which we walked over there. That was debunked. I mean, the amount of crap that spread through that place.
It does show how fast human beings gravitate towards just trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and that oh, I heard this story, I'm gonna start piecing together my own truth.
Yeah. And we'll see. Okay, so I thought about that, right? And it's what I thought about is I'll be honest. For a while, we were all out there. Everybody was laughing. Nothing was happening. You know, cops were out here shooting
pepper bullets.
I've never heard of it before.
So it's essentially little bullets that are filled with pepper spray.
Okay.
And then when they hit something, they kind of explode.
But they were saying this dude probably got into the water. There was woods. Like you could hear cops on speakers saying, "Suspect, get your fucking ass out here," or "Suspect, get the fuck out here, get the fuck out here," something like that.
Yeah.
And like they were like saying that. Like I'm not being dramatic.
No,
They were
they did.
saying straight up like, "Get your fucking ass out here, suspect."
Yeah.
And then
Definitely had the boats out. So
boats in the river.
They said they had high powered rifles.
Yeah.
Posted on LaSalle.
Yeah.
Which we never walked down there.
Cops posted up with guns at every freaking possible location this guy could have walked out of.
Which they did have that.
And then
from what we could see.
And like we were all damn near having a good time. Like we were all laughing, me and you were making everybody laugh around us. Like we were promoting the podcast. We were talking to the news people, trying to get interviews. Like, we're out there. Like we were out there having a good time. And the way I told Jenny this, and like I told a couple guys at work, so I told this whole story because like it was an experience. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But it's like I was telling, like the way I told it is like.
I mean, truly, like we're like making fun of the situation. We were just kind of like being fun.
We kind of were though.
A couple times.
We were making jokes for sure. And
times, but I wouldn't say that's like all we did.
Well, like the way we think though is like, or at least the way I thought was like, it's like stuff like that, like 40 police cars, 30 police cars. You hear about high speed chase in your city, and it's like that's stuff that you see on the news where it's like it's happening in like big cities like California, Los Angeles, or like New York City, or like it's stuff you see in movies, and then like you see something like that in your freaking backyard, and you're like, this is fucking kind of cool. Like you almost think like it's low key kind of cool to think. And like what kind of brought it back to reality for me was like when we walked up and like we saw the mom and dad of the guy, and like
he was standing right next to us,
and I'm like, I gotta stop making jokes and like being funny about that. Like after that, because I was just like.
Yeah, I said I was like, hey, we're praying for you guys.
Like it low key, like I almost want to say it kind of ruined it for me, but like it did kind of break that glass ceiling of like.
It brought it back to it grounded you.
It really did, because then you realize now, like, okay, this is actually a human person. This is actually like somebody is going to be affected by this, and especially when the rumor started circulating, the guy was dead, got shot, and like,
because the rumor started kind of spin too that like they didn't know if the cops killed him, if he killed himself. Or like he died from he got a bad injury from the accident when he ran into the cop car.
It was confirmed that he got shot. He was dead, and like then like it was after it was confirmed that he was dead. That's when we saw the mom and dad, and they were crying on the street with like his family, and that's when it's like,
well, we saw them.
Damn, like
we saw them the first time like directly across from McDonald's, and then we were kind of running into them again as we were kind of leaving.
Yeah,
and it was like. The family again with like another guy who was also part of the family.
Yep.
And they were all like fucking screaming at each other because I think they said the guy was the guy's dad.
Yeah.
And then the guy was a
tall black guy.
Yeah, and then the little guy was like a cousin or something.
Yeah.
Where he was telling him to quiet down, nobody needs to be in our business. And then like the little guy was like, I don't give a fuck, they're in our business anyways. They're out here fucking watching this shit go down.
Yeah. Like that's what kind of like it made me kind of. I don't want to say like I felt guilty like for all the fun we had, because we had a lot of fun out there, but like that's what like broke that glass ceiling for me, was just like
it's very grounded.
That's somebody's fan, like that is somebody's son, like a parent. Like, well, we're gonna wake up tomorrow morning, we're gonna go home, we're gonna come home, go to bed, and we're gonna be like, holy shit, that was awesome, and they're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and their son's dead still, and it's like, fuck, like,
yeah,
and especially with me like being a parent too, like I saw the dad crying and I was like, fuck, I couldn't even imagine like. No matter what my son does or my kids do, like, fuck, I couldn't imagine. But
that was Noah,
Well, the one thing I will say too that we forgot to mention was remember this rumor that was because he came down Michigan, so he passed WNDU, and we saw that online. Terry McFadden posted the video of the car speeding.
Yeah.
Do you remember somebody saying that they blew his tires out, so he was driving down Michigan the entire time with just his two back tires?
Yeah, but they said
that's not what happened.
They said that happened around the WNDU building.
That's not what happened. They literally blew his tires right there by McDonald's.
Right, because you could see the spike strips.
Yeah, right there, which was cool.
Yeah, the spike strips were literally laying right there on the front.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like people were just saying shit, and like it did sound all cool. Like it was like, damn, that's dope.
They said there's pieces of tire all the way.
Yeah.
When like in reality, when you still spike shoes, bro, your tires are done for in that moment.
Yeah.
Like they don't go all over the place.
And like that's what I'm saying. Like it even started like him and his girl because there was the woman, his girlfriend or whatever she was, like was in a cop car, but like in the front seat. And people were wondering like, why is she in the front seat? Why isn't she arrested? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And because like the rumor was like they were robbing Greenstem. Like Greenstem was the big thing. And like they robbed Greenstem. A police officer ran in. They fucking shot her. Boom. She's fighting for her life. Hospital. It's like, or she died or something like that.
Yeah.
No, that's not what happened. And then you told me about yesterday the freaking video that Greenstem, because Greenstem is a business, and like they're like, hey, we heard the rumors. We know the rumors. This shit, nothing fucking happened here, bro. Like,
yeah, this is
you
still,
guys can still come
like,
here and buy weed.
This is a safe place.
What threw me off was our buddy Daniel Noah. He sent me a picture. He was on Snapchat yesterday where he was in Greenstem, and I'm like, how the fuck are you there right now? Like, low key, if this shit was going on, because it wasn't the story was not
like
confirmed.
Greenstem would be shut down for a couple of days if they were
Right.
actually getting robbed.
So like the story, well, that what actually happened wasn't confirmed until I saw you at the gym last night, and then that's what you told me.
Yeah,
So what I still had in my head was like there was at least something that went down at Greenstem.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they'd be shut down for a couple of days. That's like the investigations and all this other stuff. And then yeah, he sent me. Then he's like, yeah, did something happen here? And then when I got and told you that at the gym yesterday, you were like, yeah, Greenstone has been releasing statements like the entire time.
This is a safe place you can come to.
Yeah, like this is still a safe place.
We didn't get robbed.
We're open. Nothing happened. We're aware of the situation that technically happened in our parking lot, but it did not involve us at all.
Which is like it's such like good timing that like that's what happened at too.
Right. So I'll let you tell a story of what actually happened, and then I'll kind of get into my thoughts because I saw the video for the first time today. Like I said, Greenstem released their security footage.
So essentially, like, cop pulls him over,
just a routine traffic stop,
and it's not really clear because there's no like sound.
Yeah,
and it's from the other side of the car.
Mm-hmm.
The original video we saw on Facebook was somebody recording him across the street.
Yep.
But they had already been fighting.
Yeah.
But the video essentially pulls him over. He winds up asking him to get out of the car
because he had a warrant.
But then he's felony assault. Felony assault.
Felony assault.
Something.
Yeah.
Had him get out of the car. As soon as he gets out of the car, like, dude gets in his face.
Well, I think he was trying to arrest him because he had a warrant out.
They started struggling a little bit. And then, bro, he started punching that cop in the face.
Yeah,
and he beat the fuck out that cop.
He was throwing some good punches, dude.
He beat the fuck out that cop. Punched in the face a few times. They started tussling a little bit. Cop tries doing like a little like, oh, let me just bear hug him and fall to the ground. He'll fall with me. I'll just get on top of him. Nope.
He looked like a bigger dude.
Dude looked like a big guy. Cop fell on the ground. Dude didn't fucking budge. So he just got on top of him, started punching the cop again. They started wrestling a little bit.
Yep.
They get up. He pulls his taser out. His taser with the fucking, like the shooting one.
Like the guy's in his car.
He gets back in his car.
The car and pulls out his taser first.
And then you see him fucking toss that to the side and pull the gun out.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that's probably when homeboy pulled his gun out. Yep. And then he's yelling at him. But this whole time, the lady that we saw that was crying was just like his mom or something.
Yes.
This whole time, she walks up to his car on the other side, talks to the girl.
Yep.
Very nonchalantly.
Yes.
And kind of just looks up at homeboy and the cop fighting.
Yep.
And then just makes her way back to where she was at before.
Like, she literally kind of almost stood in the way as the dude pulled off. Like, as the dude sped off. She was right there.
Yeah, she was still in frame.
So, like...
And then the guy pulls off, and the cop is, like, half kind of hanging into the car, trying to get him to stop.
Yeah. And he falls out, and then goes back to his car.
Yeah.
Starts chasing him.
That's where it goes off from.
But, like... So, this is my thoughts, right? So, when I saw this video today, my first thought when I saw the mom was because we did the talks. We did kind of listen to what the mom was saying at first, and she was like, "They're saying so much about my son. He did this and he did this, but I was there the whole time, and he didn't do that, and he
Right.
never did anything wrong."
And she was like defending him.
And then the video pops up, and you're like,
Dude did almost
"Yo,
everything.
you were there."
Dude did almost everything that they were saying. Almost.
Right. So like in my head though, this is where my mind went, right? So like that's your son, okay?
Stop.
He's obviously mixed. He's a mixed guy,
Mixed.
okay? Classified as black still. Okay. I think it's safe to say that over with the events of the past couple of years, and probably all time, but I'm just saying at least with
Right.
more recent history,
like it's prominent. Like it's very prominent now. It's like, hey, we can't deny
right?
that there's probably systemic racism within the police department.
I'm gonna say this: like the black community and the police community, at least the black community don't trust the cops. I mean, I'm not gonna go and justify. I'm not gonna go out and say like the cops don't like black people. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like as a whole. I'm saying like
We could probably agree there's some kind of systemic racism.
for sure. But I will say like the black community, the distrust of the cops and stuff like that. That's a thing,
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't imagine thinking like, you're his mom. At least go over there and try to get your because what if like the dude
Tell him to stop.
like what if dude felt like the dude was getting his ass whooped? What if the dude like feared for his life, right? Feared for his life.
Well,
now you just watch your son die.
Well, here's the thing too. Hey, son, Josh.
What the fuck are you doing?
I think his name is Josh.
Yes.
Hey, stop. Lay on the ground and let this man arrest you because at this point, there's no way you're not getting arrested. Which, let's be honest,
Right.
your son would still be alive right now.
Yeah.
But instead, you ignored the situation and just walked away.
Yeah.
Truly, obviously, we don't know what happened. So
right. We don't know what was said.
But I'm saying,
is the dad there? Like, what is?
I don't know.
Like, you hate to say like.
But either way, you would think if she was yelling, you would see some kind of body language. From
Yeah. No.
her body language very much in both sides in the recording from the dude across the street.
Yeah.
And in the security camera, she very much just walks across, stands there, looks into the car, looks up, and walks across the other way. And the one you can see from across the street,
and you don't even see. Like
she doesn't say a fucking word.
You really don't.
Her mouth doesn't move.
You don't see the girlfriend doing anything either.
They're just sitting there like. That's the thing that confuses me too. Is like, what happened there?
Like in my head, like I know it's easy for me to say this now, but like in my head, dude, like you get pulled over, you have the warrant.
Stop, dude.
If you feel like you're being wronged, let dude arrest you or whatever, and then fight it. Like I said,
we acknowledge systemic racism.
We acknowledge, yeah. So we don't know how that would have turned out for sure, but I'm just saying, like, it would have been way better than fucking what. Probably, I mean, obviously, everything would have been better of what happened then.
But like, you pulled a gun on the cop, you shot at cops in downtown South Bay.
That's the thing too. Is like, there's a video. Somebody posted a video from their apartment or the hotel right there where they freaking. You seen the guy running towards the woods. The cops are chasing after him, and then the next thing you know, they stop on a dime and pull out their gun and start shooting into the woods.
As they're pulling their guns out, you're hearing gunshots.
Yes.
So, at least in that video, to me, it's pretty obvious that he was shooting.
Yep.
They shot back.
So at the end of the day, bro, you got a a felony assault charge, and you just chose to die. Like, you pulled a gun on a cop, you know for sure you're done. Like, they're going to shoot. And I kind of like joked around about this, but I was like,
so you're like
when we kept talking about it, we didn't know anything was going on. Like, well, I straight up said like if he shot a cop, he's for sure dying tonight. Like that's for sure. Like that's happening. And even if I said like if he pulled a gun on a cop, he's dying. Like it's just reality of the situation.
What you said was that if he shot or killed a cop, like there's no way he's getting out of this.
No, fuck no. And it's reality.
And I kind of like countered with saying, or at least has some kind of bullet in it. Either way,
they would have shot to kill.
And let's be honest about it. Probably
they would. I mean, they did, and they did.
But and it sucks for truly, it sucks for him and for his family.
I mean, that's literally the freaking epitome of play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
But like another thing too is I don't know if Michigan has it or not, but as I know, like Indiana at least, like the Good Samaritan laws. Like if you don't step in and intervene, you just knowingly watch something, you could potentially get charged yourself.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
Though.
that's
People would rather record shit instead of fucking. They would just rather record shit instead of fighting and shit. That whole thing with like.
well, I mean, and I just would like to say too, like obviously I don't have any kids, but I feel like you would be the same way too. That like if Noah was fighting a cop, that same situation, you're walking up to the car,
Oh, I'm grabbing Noah.
you're probably picking your son up and like, bro, get your ass on the ground.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, he could, in his mind, he could kill you. Like, that's the thing. Is like, whether it's justified or not, in the eyes of cops, like they will shoot you. Like that's the thing, and that's within their right.
It's up to the cop's discretion.
Right.
It's like if you would have killed him right there in Green Town's parking lot, like sure the cop
He
would
could have said, "I feared for my life."
cop would have been under investigation, which I believe that those half those cops are anyways. But
Just two.
But still,
Two are suspended.
Right. But still,
Two Michigan cops. Sorry.
Right. But still, it still could have happened that way. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Because mom was for sure talking shit, talking about like he never did anything. He did.
The cops don't let me get anything out of the car.
It's not the first time he's evaded police. Apparently, like
yeah, he's a repeat offender. It's like I don't know, man.
It's a weird situation.
It does suck because like,
and it kind of brought it out in reality.
I really do. I really do like feel for the family and
100%.
Because I don't care like if you're a repeat offender, you've been to jail a bunch of times. Like I'm always gonna feel for your family, man.
Yeah, you don't freaking deserve to die ruthlessly, but like if you're doing like if you're pulling guns on people, and like my philosophy is like you don't have to be a cop or nothing. Like if somebody pulls a gun on you, you're definitely well within your right to protect yourself. Like that's a kill or be killed because you don't know what they're gonna do with that gun. So if you have a chance to take them out, you do it. So if somebody pulls a gun on you, like you have a chance, you got to take it because if you one split second of indecision, you could die. So it's either you or me. Choose me. So like that situation, like I get why they kept shooting at him. But it's like, bro, just go to fucking prison for a little bit. What do you, I mean, like you clearly have gone before, so like, what does it matter? And like Indiana doesn't have that 3 strike rule bullshit, so you'll be out in a few years. He's only what 26.
I still 32.
I'm still young.
Still young as fuck.
So I don't know, man. Shit was wild. I mean, it was cool. So I would say like the situation sucks, but like the fact that we got to see like the police chase and like
all that
SWAT team and shit like that,
deploying the drones.
Yeah, that was kind of good. And the dogs,
the dogs already keeping the dogs like hyped up, keeping their energy going, playing with them and stuff.
Yeah, met some cool ass fucking people. Like I said, we got 4 subscribers, and it made the news. Dude pulled out some fucking Trulies and talking about tailgating a freaking crime scene.
He's tailgate Notre Dame.
And why not tailgate a crime scene, bro? I feel you.
It was fucking comedy though.
It was. At the end of the night, freaking people try to
people walk through the crime scene,
and cops were fucking yelling at them, and they're getting shitty with the cops. It's like you can't walk through a fucking crime scene, bro. Like
you're even roped off. How did you think you were gonna get through there? I don't even know how they got through there, anyways. They just like walked through the alley back behind McDonald's.
Yeah,
it's like, how'd you even get there, anyways?
We talked to some McDonald's employees. They're like, yeah, they made us leave. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, so they shut down McDonald's that night.
He freaking ran to the cop car. Saw that cop car. That was pretty cool. Like it's all shit you see like on TV, like in movies, or you play like GTA, and you're like, I do this all the time on GTA. But like to actually see it in person is wild.
Yeah. It is wild, man.
People were talking shit. And firefighters out there for a bit. I'm just trying to like. I'm thinking I'm gonna let the situation die down for like a week, and then I'm gonna go at least over that area because I'm curious to see like how thick those woods actually are. It can't be that big.
Like I said, they're probably about as deep as what my house is, from my back door to my front door.
So what took so long to fucking find him? That's what we were talking about. They were
Like I
back
said,
there for 3 hours,
I
bro.
think truly they just didn't go in there. I think they just surrounded him and waited for him to come out.
Yeah,
Waiting game.
it's very true. Or maybe they knew he was dead already and they just didn't want to cause a big panic. But they knew how many people were out there. They knew people would be freaking out. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's a wild situation. Feel bad for the families, like you said. But
The stupid games get stupid rewards.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Dumbass.
Play stupid games, win stupid
Awards.
rewards.
Started.
Yeah,
Made.
too.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and end it. So I say 37 minutes.
Since 51.
Oh. Oh yeah, real quick. The one thing I did want to say, I saw about this, I remember real quick. The one thing that it kind of brought me back watching that video though is like it did bring me back to when like how almost how selfish that dude was though for taking off like that because he for sure could have like injured somebody real bad. And I think he did. Like I said, we don't know the true story.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the cop
you
that
don't
was
know
in
the motives.
the cop that was in the cop car
Yeah.
that got hit, he was in the hospital.
Well, yeah, they said for minor injuries though.
Yeah.
But like it just brought me back to like my car accident back in 2016 when like the cops didn't even like try to pull the guy over.
He was chasing him.
They just no,
Weren't they?
no. So like they were just I guess they saw the guy at the gas station right there on Michigan, that ghetto one with the liquor store attached to it.
Yeah, all right.
So they saw him, so they watched him pull out of that parking lot or whatever, and so they just tailed him. That's what they say. It's I didn't hear any sirens or nothing like that when the guy hit me. But they said he was just driving down fucking Michigan, got over into the one lane, then just cut down the one lane or cut down the one road to get away from and sped through that stop sign, and I just happened to be right there.
Like, where'd it happen at again?
Fuck out of me, huh?
Where'd it happen again?
Uh, I mean, it's down here.
I know.
It's
It was
right after Ewing. So the road right after Ewing. I think starts with an A.
Allgill.
Yeah,
Allgill's just on this side of Ewing.
yeah. Like you pass Riley High School, heading towards Southmore.
Yeah,
That's where I lived at the
coming
time.
this way.
Yes,
Yeah, Allgill's that first.
that's what I said. That way.
Mhm.
But it's wild how that time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like it's just crazy how people just fucking don't have no care.
Yeah,
Like just take
I
the
mean,
fucking jail time, bro. Like
because like in reality too, like boom, now you just got like let's say he hits you, you die, right, bro? Now you're now you got life.
right.
You went from doing maybe a couple months in jail.
And like, what are the odds of you getting away? Like for real. This is not GTA where you put in a cheat code and your fucking one star goes down. Like,
And they completely forget about the charges that you have.
right. Or like you pull into a paint shop, you paint the car,
And they
and
forget
you
about
back up. There's 5 cop cars still sitting there waiting for you, but you're one.
but they don't know you. They're
Until
like,
you
oh,
fucking
like that's not the car we're waiting for. It just happens to be the same make and model, same guy
Yeah.
inside, but different color,
Yeah, so it can't be
different
him.
license plate.
Yeah,
Like no, the charges still follow you, bud.
yeah. So
if cops see you again, they're still going to try to pull you over.
all right, yeah, we'll go ahead and end it. We're gonna try to get. Oh, I will say we're gonna try to get some more guests on here soon because
Yeah.
I did a poll on Instagram on our story. Forgot to post it, but a few people said yes. So that was disrespectful as fuck. But you know,
Yes.
yeah, we'd rather have somebody else on with you guys. All right, fuck
Well, a
you.
couple of our guest episodes are really good. So
They are.
I don't, like, you're still
We have
trying to get some people on.
We have at least 3 right now that for sure will said yes.
Yeah, and we have one that said yes forever ago, and we still.
He's a busy man.
He is, man. That dude's. We're talking about TD Davis,
Yeah.
Thomas Davis. Dude is busy as fuck. He's in fucking Houston right now. Oh
Yeah, for the Texas Fit Expo.
yeah, and
What do they call it?
Yeah, and it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
So happy birthday to you.
Today or yesterday?
The 21st.
Okay, well, it's nice. Fair enough.
Whatever. We started this on the 21st.
That's fair.
Happy
birthday, TD.
Dude's over here posting pictures with Dan Rue and shit.
Yeah. He's living life right now, bro.
Like, TD really does live
He's living the fitness
He
life.
does live a dope life.
He's looking thick with 6 C's.
He's lost like 100 pounds though.
I don't know, but like thick in a good way. I think that's a good thing.
Why not? He's looking good right now. Dude's like lost a shit ton of weight.
Like, no homo.
Dude's lost a shit ton of weight and he's looking good right
Good,
now.
man.
He really is, bro. He's getting.
And he can still bench 700 pounds.
He's looking 400 pounds shredded right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not 400 pounds anymore, but still.
There's a few other people want to for sure get on. Maybe get some return guests.
Yeah, so they'll get Kelsey on again, it's for sure.
I want to get Owen again.
For sure.
Maybe Craig.
Get some other people. Fuck Craig.
Yeah, fuck Craig.
We haven't said that on here in a while.
I know.
Because Craig's too cool for us now, so.
Got another podcaster we want to get on.
Yeah.
Stacy. Who's killing it on the OnlyFans right now, from what I hear. So go give her a follow. I don't know. I'm subscribed to something.
Subscribe for free, I think.
You can subscribe. You can at least follow her on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And then paper post or whatever it was.
Just want to get her on there.
Get her on Instagram.
Well, I want to get her on the fucking podcast.
I said you want to get her on there.
I said I want to get her on here.
You said there. TH.
Well, I'm at here. I'm pretty sure I said here.
You said there.
Get her on mic.
Right. I just don't get why you never speak up.
Because sometimes I forget we're on camera. Sometimes I don't know what conversation. Fuck you, Mike.
That's me. All right. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we love you, horse.
You guys suck.
Yeah, hopefully this episode will post, because this was a really good one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not go on.
Thanks for the fucking 5 people who bought shirts, too.
Hey, low key, it's 5 people to get shirts. Hey, Joe bought 2. Let's run. Hey, you know what? Let's give a special shout out at the end of this real quick, okay?
Stacy got one. Stacy got mine.
Yeah, she won that for free.
Giveaway.
So this, I'm
Yours.
just gonna, Amy, the one that did the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of who has paid so far.
Not who paid, it's who ordered shirts. It ain't nobody's business who's paid. No.
Well, now people are gonna know that people don't pay for the shirts.
Whatever. Anthony Ruccio.
Yeah, who's gonna get a shirt with no quote on it?
Because he's a bitch.
Joe Goodnight bought 2, one of each. So shout out. My brother-in-law bought yours. Shout out, John. Buddy Kevin Ridenhour bought both. Friend Trisha bought mine. And then my friend Cherie got both.
And we got a few people who've ordered them
And haven't paid.
haven't paid yet.
So we're just waiting on that. And then we're gonna be seeing some people rock them and shit. So
Yeah. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Let's ride.
That's right. Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah,
No more
we're
tangents. Love y'all.
Okay, bye.